The very funny Marin McGowan.
All right, how are you guys doing tonight?
Yeah.
You guys excited for some live comedy?
Yeah.
All right, so first off, I do want to give a big shout out to our sponsors for the night that are helping take care of this event for you guys. So it is going to be Laura Veldhoff Photography, as well as Southwest Pro Rentals. So, thank you guys so much to our sponsors for helping us out with this event so that we can have a good time tonight. And these are great companies, so if you guys have the opportunity to be customers of these companies, definitely you will not be let down. So definitely look to being customers of these companies. Also, just another heads up, there are flyers on all tables that are going over the events coming up for this venue. So definitely take a look at that. You guys might be able to get in for another great show or great event here. So great hotel, great event space. So definitely take a look at those as well before the end of the night. So, I am very excited to be here. I actually have been to Holland quite a few times, beautiful city. So, I actually grew up coming here quite a bit because I have some family here. So I'm sure you Holland residents and even Holland visitors can relate. You know, I have all of the pictures of me as a kid in the tulips. I have the pictures of me as a kid in the wooden clogs, the Dutch wooden clogs. That one I never really understood fully. So I didn't do my research ahead of time, but I was just kind of thinking, you know, there's no way they were designed for dancing. There's no way. Yeah, so, and as a matter of fact, I think that the creation of the wooden clogs by the Dutch is the reason, it was the first reason why white people can't dance. Yeah. And wearing just these wooden, heavy devices on your feet, like wearing fucking birdhouses on your feet. So yeah, but thank God white people have progressed. Now we wear Crocs. Which those are great for coordination, as you guys know. So that also applies to the great way that we dance to this day. But yes. Anyway, so I am excited to be here. I'm trying to get out of the house a little bit more. I am recently single. So having fun with that, but I'm actually kind of starting to realize that this might be the start of my villain story, is being single for the first time in years, because I'm really realizing that in high school and in college I was kind of like, you know, the guys are players, they're playing me, things like that. And now I'm kind of realizing the tables might be turning, and I'm having a good time with it. Yeah. The guy texted me and asked me on a date. I didn't text him back for like 3 weeks. I was like, my phone, you know, it was lost, and then it broke, and it was in a river. This all happened all at the same time. And when he didn't like those excuses, I just told him he's acting crazy. That one usually works, I think. Yeah. So yeah, definitely having fun being single. But yeah, I definitely am realizing those tables are turning because you know, I'm carrying a condom in my wallet. If a guy gets me pregnant, I'm gonna tell him it's not mine. I'm not paying child support. Yeah, so having fun with it. I am downloading all the dating apps for the first time in my life too. I'm having fun with that. Not very good at it, so I have Hinge, and I think I'm trying to figure out how to properly do the responses for the initial conversation. You know, this guy messages me and he's like, a little bit about me. You know, on Monday morning I like to wake up before work and eat a bowl of cereal while listening to EDM. I was like, I can't match that kind of energy. I'm like, yeah, totally. I like to get up on a Monday morning and snort a line of cocaine next to my pancakes while listening to my power tools run next to me. Yeah. So that was the first red flag, honestly. And then this guy, you know, he decides to approach the conversation by telling me his zodiac sign. which I don't know about anyone else here, but guys that get deep into astrology, that's a big red flag for me. Because why do guys don't they already have enough reasons or ways to gaslight women? It's like, no babe, I totally was not flirting with that chick. Like, I'm a Leo, it's just my personality. And babe, you're just paranoid because you're a Scorpio. It's, you know. Yeah, so kind of got some red flags there, but I am having fun with the dating apps. I of course did download the Walmart of dating apps, which is Tinder. And I love Tinder. Tinder's hilarious. I love the feature that they have where they kind of lay down like 4 cards upside down and say, click on one of these cards and you'll find your secret admirer, like someone that already swiped right on you. So, but then you go to click on the card and it's fucking Quasimodo on the other side of it. And then they're like, for only $5.99 you can flip over another card. Like, no, actually the first one was enough of a jump scare. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I think that if I flipped over another one, I would find Steve Buscemi. The broke version of Steve Buscemi. So no, I'm not paying for that. He probably is gonna be wearing Crocs too. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do for you guys tonight. I am going to introduce the first big comedian for the night. So this is a guy that I know very well. He basically spent all of his Kohl's cash on his outfit to be here. This is a man who has somehow never learned how to eat soup quietly. You probably guessed that this is my father. You guys, some of you might know him as Average White Guy, Jim McGowan.
Markle McGowan, everybody. Marvin McGowan. No, Marin McGowan, everybody. Come on. Yeah. We'll be back up a little bit to introduce our headliner tonight. Dave Dyer's in the house. Yeah. Probably a lighthouse is my guess. How many ships are crashing into the shores around here? How many lighthouses you people need? Good Lord. Oh man, it is good to be here. What a crowd. It's a good looking crowd here. Except for that one table. I'm not going to point it out. We all know who it is, though. Raise your hands. Oh, man, it is good to be here.
Mike's not on.
Oh, now we're talking. Those jokes are so much funnier loud. I swear to God. Thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate that. Wow, what a great place to be. We're in tulip time here, aren't we? Come on. Dutch people in the house, let's hear it. All right, all the people whose last name starts with a V, let's hear it. I love it here. This is great. It's good to be in Holland, Michigan. Like the Dutch, they brought us the windmill cookie, is what they did. Yeah, they may rip the roof of your mouth off, but don't worry, they taste like burnt cardboard, so enjoy those. I dedicate that joke to my mother-in-law, Susan, a.k.a. Granny, because she loves that joke, and somehow she loves those cookies. I don't get it. We're getting her checked out, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, it is really good to be here for sure. Now let's talk about me for a while now, all right? Enough about you people. So I work for I don't do this for a living, believe it or not. I work for a German diesel engine manufacturing company. Yeah, there's nothing funny about that. There's nothing, that's exactly right. It's an old company with some old Germans, if you know what I mean. That's all I'm saying. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a great place to be and everything. Not the funniest bunch out there, that's for sure. But I will say I did find it interesting recently. Besides a salesman there, I actually was just appointed as the diversity and inclusion ambassador for the company. Yeah. Leave it to a German company to appoint a middle-aged white guy as their diversity and inclusion manager. I guess I was diverse to them because I didn't have blonde hair and blue eyes. So that's about as good as it gets. Oh, it's fun. I travel a lot though. They had me traveling a bunch for work. I'm a sales guy. I recently was sent to Timmins, Ontario. Anybody from Timmins, Ontario here? Oh! That is the right response. Nobody is from Timmins, Ontario. It's about as far up in Canada as you can go, as north as you can go up in Canada, and then you go another 50 miles. Oh no, 50 kilometers, sorry. So if you were a flat earther, you'd actually fall over the edge. Just that's how far up it was. Very scary place up there. It's a underground mining community up there. So I'm selling diesel engines to these guys. And it's an underground mining community, I think, because everybody got there and said, nope, we got to go underground. This is terrible. So yeah, I was up there, and I make bad decisions when I'm traveling. It's always a bad idea. I'm in the most north part of Ontario, 300 people in this city. And the event is in their local hockey arena, and I decide to eat blue cheese dressing on my salad. This is not the place to have blue cheese dressing in the top of Canada with a bunch of very hairy, large, underground mining guys. I got sick as a dog, and in the middle of the night, bam, crash at 3 a.m. is this big mining guy, but thank God he was dressed. It was in pea-soaked underwear, but he was dressed. Scariest moment of my life. This is a true story. He's in there, he's drunk, and I'm scared. I only have a wire hanger to defend myself, which is terrible because there's nothing to hang up that he has on. And so he crashes down, hits his head. Thank God I was in a Super 8 motel. I considered a Super 8 motel now, but thank God I was not raped. I made it through that. But what I was most terrified was if I was murdered in this place, it wouldn't be, oh my gosh, Jim, we miss him and everything. My friends and family would immediately go, what the hell was Jim into in Ontario? That's how that goes. So that's about. Luckily, I made it out. I've never been in a serious crime. Thankfully, that night too, believe it or not. But I did get my identity stolen recently. That's a big crime for the white guy, right? I had my identity stolen. This guy got a hold of my credit card, my social security information, and basically became me. You know, which sucks, you know, for that guy. Hey, what an idiot. I've been trying to get rid of this identity for years. I've been giving it to him. This guy doing? Stealing my identity. Should have probably called the creditkarma.com before you stole this guy's. Made a mistake there. Enjoy those credit card companies calling you for a while, pal. You know what should happen though, honestly? If someone steals your identity, they should actually have to take on your lifestyle for a while, right? So if they steal that, they get to, okay, enjoy that chronic masturbation issue you just inherited too, my friend. I mean, come on. You just went further into debt with all the Kleenex you gotta buy. I'll say that. Oh my gosh, steal my identity. What are you doing? Oh, this is a good time. This is a classy joint here. This is a classy with just a hint of trashy in it, I think. Where's the trashy at, huh? Yeah, where's that trashy table? Oh, yeah. No, let's hear it, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's good to have just a little bit of trash around, right? It is. It's in the family especially. Maybe around the holidays or at a funeral or something. It's always good to have. You got that one cousin all the time. He's got the he's got the cut off tank top, Pabst Blue ribbons, right across there. Pall Mall maybe hanging from the edge of the mouth, walking around. Yeah. I like that guy. Maybe sometimes no shirt at all. Yeah, I mean that for our family that's Janet, and she's a lovely girl. Yeah, we have contests at our house. By the way, we like to. My wife and I, Pam over here, and we like to have a little contest on who has the most trailer trash in their family. It's a close match. I thought I had her. At first, I have a sister that lived in Florida. She has a cousin in Georgia. So that's a bit of a wash right there. That in trash, right? Sorry, Todd. That's it. Yeah, we like to have a little contest about this, and I thought I had her after that. I'm like, all right, well, and this is true, I had a cousin in the Jerry Springer show back in the 90s. Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Jerry, that's right. I did. I thought, all right, this is good. I got her beat here. Nope. She has a cousin that blew off their finger holding onto an M80 firework in church. So once again, she's gotten me beat on that. And again, sorry, Todd. Oh my gosh, it's good to be here. Should have done it. So yeah, I'm a 30, I've been married, I've been married for 30 years now. Mm-hmm. 30 years. Kind of sounds like a prison term, doesn't it? 30 years. 30 years. 30 years does sound like a prison term. Just no butt stuff, that's all. I'm kidding, there's plenty of butt stuff in my marriage. Sometimes I can't even sit down after she's done with me. Yeah, good job. There's that beard I've been looking for. Love being married, though. Any married guys in the house? Yeah. We love being married, yeah. Helps us learn what issues we have. That's, they do. They like to tell us what issues we have, that's for sure. And I got a few. She's helping me out with, that's for sure. She says I'm retentive behaviors, which is true. I like things tidied up a little bit, Any OCD people in the house? Come on, there's a guy. Hey, I got some hands. Yeah, be proud. Don't worry about that. We got counters out here. We got people that are flipping on the lights. That's what you guys are thinking about right now that I brought it up. So better check that beep on the lock of your car. That's for sure. But I love being married. I've been married for a long time, like I said. It's a good thing, and it's good to find out about your issues and all that. I'm just your average, 55-year-old white guy. I'm average height, weight, build, shoe size, unfortunately. Ladies. Inches and inches of average up here for you. You know what that means. You ladies are thinking, you could have the most average time of your life with this guy. It's true. I am capable of giving the most average orgasm ever. Could have you screaming things like, I was almost there. Almost heaven. Oh my gosh. But no, sorry ladies, I am married, like I said. I can't help you out. Oh my gosh! But yeah, she tells me I'm retentive. Like I said, I like things tidied up around the house, and that's fine. And she says, all right, well, I actually don't think I'm that retentive. I think I'm not. I'm average. I'm not anal retentive. I'm average retentive. I'd like to be anal someday, hon. They make drugs for it now, though. That's another thing they have out there. I saw the television commercials the other night. It's Xylofed, I think the name of it is. It's like Xylofed. Or, do you have retentive behaviors? Try Xylofed. Like, all right, well, what's this all about? Well, it always comes with a buttload of side effects, though, right? A literal buttload. It's like, all right, well, causes dizziness, headaches, nausea, anal explosions, anal warts, anal mushrooms, and a third testicle to drop. But it will cure you of all those problems of tidying up the house a bit, so that's great. Thanks, hon, for that. Oh my gosh. It's good to be married, right? Let's hear it, guys, for the marriage. Like self-help out there. I do love being married. I just hate the sleeping arrangement, that's all. I long for the days of Lucy and Ricky, and Fred and Wilma, Wally and Beaver. I just want to say Beaver up here tonight. No. They had it right. Separate beds, right? Let's get some sleep in it. Yeah, thank you. Right back here. Yeah, the other, after 30 years in the same bed, I'll tell you what, everything sags to the middle, including the bed. That's the worst part. Oh my gosh, the other day we rolled into the middle together. You ever do that? Into that little crevice in the middle? This is just face to face. This is what I woke up to the other night. Oh my gosh. She goes to bed as Little Miss Sunshine. She wakes up in the middle of the night as Captain Nasal. I don't know what's happening here. I don't even know. She gets up in the morning then and she's mad at me. And I'm like, well, not for that or anything. No, because her side of the bed looks like something out of a fairy tale over here. Everything tucked in nicely, little butterflies floating around her side, little birds chirping, and a rainbow just cascading over her side of the bed. Beautiful. My side of the bed, on the other hand, looks like something out of Law and Order Special Victims Unit over here. What happened here? Boom, boom, chicka, chicka, wow. That's my alarm clock. I mean, what's happening over here? We got some hair samples. We got some yellowy sweat stain cholesterol. I don't know what that. Got DNA all over the place. I don't even make my bed in the morning. Just wrap yellow police tape around it and off I go. Oh, good to see you. Oh man, what other issues have come up in my marriage? Oh, I have daughters. That's I do. I got two daughters, 28 and 26. Yeah, that's their names. That's I love my daughters. Anybody with kids here tonight? Let's hear it. Yeah, kids in sports, maybe? Anybody there? After school activity. My kids' after school activities when they're growing up. School activities, counseling, rehab. bail money. You gotta be there for these kids. You gotta support these kids. Oh, probation, yeah, thank you. What else you got? Sir, good. You keep them coming. I know. I feel that pain.
Juvenile court.
Juvenile court. What else? Yeah, let's bring it back. You gotta be there for these kids. You gotta support them for sure, you know. I mean, they were in so many sports when they were growing up. I never knew what sport they were playing half the time. I did know what season it was, though. It was fundraising season all the time. Anybody do some fundraising out there? Yeah, it's always fun. When I was a kid, it was a paper route. That was my fundraising for whatever the hell I wanted to do. Oh my gosh. But yeah, now it's fundraising, especially around the holidays, right? You got all these things. You got these kids selling all sorts of things. Wrapping paper, chocolates, you got candies they're selling. Yeah. Nuts. I bought a bag of nuts for $12. I'm like, I got a sack of nuts for you. Twice as salty, half the cost. For the holidays, I'll paint them up green and red. I don't care. Oh my gosh, the fundraising. I work in an office building, and these guys bring in the fundraising pamphlets, and they like to put them in the little break rooms and stuff. Anybody do that? Yeah. They like to put a little picture of their kid on those little pamphlets, don't they? Yeah, try to help sell. It's always the ugliest kid you ever saw. What is going on here? Are they fundraising for masks or plastic surgery? Because I'm willing to pitch in a little bit here, Bob. All right? Oh my gosh. And let me ask you this. How many crappy Little Caesar pizza kits can an average white guy eat? Yeah, 5. 5, by the way. I could have eaten 6, but I was too busy working on this 3-pound tub of cookie dough. A little Mark from lacrosse sold me, all right? Yeah. This is what I need 13 dozen cookies to go with my 5 crappy pizzas. This is why America's getting fat. Our kids are in sports. All right, where's the 40 and 50-year-old crowd here? Give me that. Yeah. It's good to grow up in the 70s, isn't it? We grew up in the 70s where everybody was poor. It was, even the people with money were poor. Nothing looked good back then because there was nothing good to have. You could look at any Polaroid picture with the little white frame around the side with the date stamped on it. Everybody's wearing the same plaid outfit. Everybody had the same family back then. It was dim lighting. It was terrible. Oh, it was... Those were the days, though. I liked growing up in the 70s. We had it all. We didn't have the smartphones. Oh, no. We had the phone that attached to the kitchen wall, this size, and that's all we had. There was no long distance either. You had to call long distance after 11 o'clock at night. All my cousins got the call. They all had to be around the phone at 11:01 to hear happy birthday, no matter when it was. Oh my gosh, those were the days. There was a rotary dial phone too, right? All the way around, yeah. Oh, it's terrible. It was terrible. If I got a friend and he had a number that was over a 5 in his phone number, I'm like, fuck it. I will walk down the street. This is way too difficult to get through this number. It's quicker to just walk down the damn street. Those were the days. Yeah, we had a console TV. I don't want to brag. I do not want to brag to you people, but we did. We had a console TV. You remember those? Yeah. Big piece of furniture back in the day, right? just took up half of the living room usually. It was made out of some part of Noah's Ark. I'm not sure what piece of wood. It was like Noah's Ark. It had animals living in it. There was a lot of things going on. It was a piece of the house at that point. As soon as you had one in the house, that's it. That's the house. We're going to use a can of Pledge every other week to clean this thing. It was monsters, like 30 cubits long by 20 cubits deep. But don't worry, it had a 12-inch screen in the middle of it. Had the little vice grips set on the top because the dial had been gone for years at this point. You had to get out of the chair to turn the channel, and you had to find the vice grips. Hopefully Dad wasn't using them that week. But the great thing was we had a small black and white TV that sat on top of the console TV that actually worked. As long as you had some tin foil, and I stood like this for Dad. The little vertical hold on that so Grandpa didn't go into a seizure. Oh my gosh, those were the days. And I mean, we should be proud. Anybody over 40, 50 years old got to be proud. We went through most of our life without wearing a seatbelt, right? Yeah. We're here to talk about it. I didn't know what a seatbelt was until I was 14 years old. Dad knew what it was. It was a sign of weakness. Dad's idea of seatbelt safety was, hey, tuck that thing between the cushions back there before you sit on it and hurt yourself. It's been in the sun all day. There's no child safety seat back then. There's Mom's arm, or you could sit on the hump in the back floorboard there. That's a good area for you. Right, they know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, yeah. We had the 1976 Caprice Classic station wagon with the woody paneling on the side. Yeah. Mufflers would last about 6 months every year. Had them all over the side of the road. Yeah, we had the back seat in the station wagon would flip up and face the oncoming drunk drivers. That was great back then. I didn't care though, I was stoned. No, not from any drugs. No. From the regular leaded gasoline fumes coming in. Back then, it's like, sniff up, Jimmy. Go home and lick the lead paint on your wall later too, is what we're gonna do. Oh my gosh, by the time I was 13 years old, I was pooping out lead pencils. And that, my friend, is where they came up with the number 2 pencil. Thank you, everybody, very much. That is my time. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming up for
All right, let's give a big hand to Jim McGowan. So now we're going to introduce our headliner on stage for the night. He is a very well-known comedian at this point. He's coming here from locally, actually. So we're going to put our hands together and welcome on stage Dave Dyer. He has had a dry bar special with over 1 million views. So again, let's welcome our headliner for the night.